so far, Connor?
I'm feeling good, actually.
Okay, so are you okay to try some more places?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So for people who are extremely, I find that people who end up having so many thoughts and kind of like hard to kind of focus, there's a point over here that helps with that. Would you like to try it?
Sure.
Okay. It feels strange because it is on your scalp, but if it feels unpleasant, let me know. But usually it has kind of like a grounding effect. Yeah, it's there now. Did you feel that?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit, though.
Yeah.
It's quite nice, actually.
Right. And there's two over here that helps with sleep, just behind the ear here, in this area. Would you be okay with that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Alright, so this is called the ambient. It helps with people who have a hard time falling asleep. Yeah, how's that?
I definitely felt that one.
Yeah, it's a little bit tender, sensitive in there. Otherwise, is it okay now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just usually the going in part. Other side over here. So just slightly here behind the ear. Yeah. There we go. And how's that?
Good.
Nice. Okay, so with that, we can just leave it like that for a few minutes. Yeah, it's a good idea to take some slow, easy breaths. Just this here. People usually enjoy the sensation of their hair being.
I love my hair being quite wet.
Yeah. Just the eyebrow here as well. Temples. Some people tend to do the nasolabial fold as well. It's a little painful because you have more, it's more sensitive in this area. If you want to try it, we could.
Sure.
But if it's too much, you let me know.
That's actually one of the areas I was hoping to.
Okay.
Target, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said something. Yeah, we can try that. is that?
Not bad at all, actually.
Okay. So we'll just follow it up to the line. The first time I've seen this done, I swear that I was so shocked at the amount of needles that went into someone, but yeah, this one's a little, yeah, not okay. It's a sharp sensation, usually this area.
Oh, yeah, I can feel that one.
When people have sinus congestion, this area tends to be good for clearing the sinus blockage. Yeah, it's called pitong. I know we're gonna go one more and then leave it to that. So just pull the skin and then, yeah. How was that?
Good.
Yeah, it's just the sharpness of going in.
Yeah.
Just because that area is so sensitive.
I feel my skin is tightening in that area.
Yeah, that's kind of like the point. Yeah.
No, there's a lot of pulsing with that one.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, though.
Yeah, the blood flow is starting to go there. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. It's actually really fun to do this. There's something very satisfying about putting needles into someone. So we pull the skin. And then we're gonna do one last one. Yeah, that one's a little, the one closest to the nose. How is that?
All good now.
Okay.
I feel a little bit like a voodoo doll.
Yes. Yeah. And who would we be torturing on the other side of this?
There's probably a long list of people.
Okay. Good. So how does everything feel so far?
Interesting and soothing, but also a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, and can you tell me about the uncomfortableness?
It's mostly in the ones that you just put in near the nose area.
Yeah, those tend to be sharp.
But I don't want to remove them because I want to get the benefit of getting rid of those lines.
Okay, so while we're waiting for that, there are these acupuncture seeds. I've done this before in my previous videos, but if you open your eyes, you can see them. They're not needles, they're little tacks that can go into your ear, not inside, but just on the outer part. And they're kind of like acupressure So acupuncture is when you have a needle puncturing the skin. This just kind of puts pressure on these specific parts of the ear that's meant to help calm you down throughout the day. People who are trying to kind of kick out a bad habit tend to use this. So either they're trying to quit smoking or something like that. They use these ear seeds.
Very cool.
Yeah. Just try to roll off my stool here. Yeah, so we can try that if you want.
Sure.
I have my map here. Okay, and then so I'm gonna turn your head slightly, ever just so slightly to one side so I can have access to the ear. We're gonna do it without obviously moving any of the needles. So is that comfortable for you?
I feel like this one
The
might be
needle.
pressing a little bit.
Okay, we can remove it. Yeah, how's
That's
that?
better.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's tricky when you have so much inside on your face. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first ear, number 1. Right here is called the sympathetic point. It's good for stress and fight or flight. And it's used for balancing the autonomic nervous system. Alright, so let's just see if I can get this out. Oh. I lost tack, so let me start over again with this one. There we go, so we're just gonna place that over there. And just press on it. So do you feel that? Do you feel the, it's not quite like the needle, but it's there, and you can just leave it on until it comes off, usually. It'll eventually just come off in the shower.
Yeah, I automatically felt my shoulders relax.
Oh, okay. That's good. Yeah, people hold a lot of tension in their shoulders, including myself. Overdue for a massage. Should book one soon. Okay, the second one. Okay. Shenmen, which is good for insomnia. And that will be right over here, number 2. And I'm just gonna give it a quick press. And do you feel that?
I do, yeah.
The third one is called the kidney point, and it says it's associated with trust, self-worth, and confidence, willpower, and sexual ease, whatever that means. Okay.
Can you press it one more time? That was
Sure.
very relaxing.
Okay, here we go. I will press the other ones too. So that's the point of this, is throughout the day, you can press on them if you feel like you're in a situation where you just need to ground yourself.
Oh, nice.
And they stick around, and like the needles, which obviously has to come off for obvious reasons. The fourth one is called the liver point. And this one is for clear judgments, acceptance, kindness, and harmony. So we will put that over there. So these are, I guess, corresponding with the Chinese medicine's role of these organ systems. When the liver is kind of imbalanced, it's when people hold resentment, or when they want to say something and they have to just bottle it in, that causes a lot of that stagnation of that energy. So being able to kind of release those emotions in healthy ways, that's the point of that.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, oftentimes we have to censor ourselves in the workplace, and just, we're not always allowed to fully express ourselves. And if we're not able to release those stagnant energy, it can cause havoc in our health. The last one is called the lung, and it's associated with inspiration, motivation, and letting go. Yeah, the lungs tend to be associated with grief. So the letting go part is a huge thing. Let me just make sure that it's in the correct place. So it's kind of upside down. Yeah, it would be a little more higher there. And I'm just gonna press on that. Yeah, so good. You have all 5 of them on that ear, and we can do the same thing on the other side.
Perfect.
Okay, so we're just gonna turn your head. I'm gonna remove this one so that you don't lay on it, and then we'll just turn your head one side. So the ear is a little bit, yeah, that okay?
That's good.
Yeah, the ear is a little less invasive, I suppose, than the needles on the face.
Yeah, this is really relaxing, actually. I like this part.
Okay. Okay, so starting with the first one, it's over here. Shinmen. Okay. Just giving that a squeeze. Oh, this is the sympathetic. Okay. Just to balance the nervous system. A second. Second is a Shenman right over here. is actually good for facing fears. Sometimes we get trapped in old habitual patterns, maladaptive coping mechanisms, avoidance, because we're afraid to face our fears head on. Number 4 is the liver, which is the outer point here. And the last point. Number 5 would be the long point. Go over here. Nice. Okay, so I'm just going to turn your head back to center. And if you're ready, we can start to remove some of them, the needles.
Sure. Yeah, whenever you feel ready.
How are they feeling right now?
I actually don't really feel them at all now.
Okay, so that's a good sign that your body has kind of accepted them and acclimated to the sensations. And that's usually how we know